ready, sir? All right, then.
Mr. Golding, 2017, 2020, 2025, again, your third time on the ticket here in St. Andrews South.
Yes.
Some say it may be a formality. Do you look at it like that?
Certainly not. I respect of the right of the voters to make their choice. This is a democracy. Obviously, I'm confident and hopeful because I have an excellent team that helped me, even though I have a lot of national duties. We try to keep the constituency organization very strong, and we don't take anything for granted. So we've been doing the work, and I have had the opportunity to do some walking in the constituency, not as much as I would have normally liked, but I've been as present as I could be, and I believe that we're going to get a good result.
You talk about that. This is the first time you're running on a ticket as an MP and also leading the party. How different is the burden?
Well, it's very different, because I have to try my best to deliver a national victory, not just a constituency victory. So, fortunately, the constituents, the voters, the residents are very understanding of that, and they like to see the way the party has been moving forward so powerfully in recent times. Everybody is very happy about that. So they give me the necessary flexibility so that I can acquit my responsibilities at the national level while also representing them as best I can.
Talking about the national level, the RG Green polls last night had you basically tied with Mr. Owens in favorability. Comment on that for me, please.
Well, favorability is something which goes with exposure, I think. As people get to know you and know more about who you are and so on, your favorability is likely to increase. If you're a pleasant, affable person and you're seen to be saying things that people can resonate with people. And so, I'm happy to see that has improved. And on a net favorability basis, I'm significantly ahead of Andrew Holness because he has such a high unfavorability rating.
So the signs are good for the next 2 weeks then, and you see a victory?
I think the momentum is definitely with the People's National Party, coming out of the publishing of our manifesto and all of the ideas that we have in there. And there's a little more to come as well in due course with that. And then we had this fantastic parish meeting. Was it Sunday night? Saturday night, right here in Crossroads. And, that was a crowd largely drawn from the corporate area. I think there were a few people from Portmore as well, but, it was a huge crowd. And the vibe there was very, very enthusiastic and energized. So I think we are definitely marching on to progress and marching on to victory.
I believe the poll said that about 30% of people still have no opinion of you. What is your response to that? How do you intend?
Yeah, I think that's partly because the traditional media doesn't create the opportunities to cover us and me as much as perhaps the government gets. So naturally, the government is out there cutting ribbons, breaking ground, etc. The media are always with them. In opposition, we don't have any government resources to spend, so we don't get those opportunities. So I think that's part of it. It's harder in opposition to reach people who are not particularly interested in politics, which is at 30%. They're not really following what politicians do and so on. They get about their daily lives and so on. And they may watch the news, but they're not going to see the opposition on the news as much as they see the government. So that's always a challenge for opposition politicians, but it has been improving. I think my favorability rating moved up from 30 to 39%. That's roughly a third in a short space of time. So, things are looking up.
Colleagues, we are going to 2 minutes, please. I'm going to do a live message. I can talk to you for 2 minutes, please, on TVG, and then the kind of media could talk to you. Please, 2 minutes.
Hold on, do it.
All right, let me come in. Let me come in.
I noticed you showed up very early this morning, almost 10 o'clock. You already doubled it. I came at 5 past 10 and you already doubled it.
Yes.
So early, shock us.
We chose 10 o'clock because I have a number of other things I'm committed to doing today. So I have to go and address my people here and explain what I have to do today, and then I'm moving on. So, yeah, that's right. We actually gathered some of us were gathered from early morning. I got there at 9, and we started the walk from Spanish Town Road, from the bottom of the constituency, right the way up here to Snipe Road. It was a good walk in the hot sun, right? But you know, that's the way we like to do it in South St. Andrew.
How was the process, sir, please? What was the process inside today?
It was smooth. You know, they're quite experienced, and the returning officer has done this many times, and she follows the procedure to the T. So you know, we just fit in and do what we're expected to do, and everything ran very smoothly. So, comrades, I just want to say again, I love you. I thank you so much for your support and your love. I know you are the wind beneath my wings. Without you, I am nothing at all in this politics. And you are the ones who have taken me to where I am today. South St. Andrew to the world. Over to the people. Over to the people. Over to the people, I say. Hello, comrades. God bless you all.